With the 4th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr.
Hold on, let's rewind a little bit. This is Marvin Harrison. He just won a Super Bowl. This is Marvin Harrison Jr. And at just 4 years old, he's experiencing the moment that every football player dreams about, winning the Super Bowl. Now, it's safe to say that this moment will shape the rest of Marvin Harrison Jr.'s career. But how good will he actually be? Will he be a better player than his dad? As he's growing up, he's getting coached by a top 10 receiver of all time. You can't tell me this kid isn't going to be nice. Let's compare these two a little bit. Spoiler alert, the kid's pretty good at football. Marvin Harrison Sr. stood at 6'0", and his son is 6'3". His dad was the 4th receiver taken in the draft. His son was the first one. This man is the reincarnation of a top 10 player, except he's better. Marvin Harrison Jr. will go down as one of the best receivers to ever play the game of football. But it's not for the reason that you might expect. Now, we have seen father-son duos before. Archie and Peyton Manning. Those dudes were pretty good. Ed and Christian McCaffrey. Those two were fire. Will Marvin Harrison Jr. be as good as his dad was? Let's watch this route against Michigan State.
With a true freshman, Chance Rucker.
No safety help.
And they are looking for the end zone. Harrison one-on-one. He's got it. A one-man wrecking crew.
Now, how did Marvin Harrison get open? Let's break this one down. First things first, we see this corner playing a bail technique. Marvin Harrison realizes this when he sees the corner sprinting out of his back pedal. This means that he can't get beat over the top. So when Marvin uses the stutter technique, drops his hips, stops his body momentum, that forces the corner to bite, and now Marvin Harrison is able to accelerate to get to even with the defender. You know what they say, if he's even, he's leaving. That's a hard catch to make. Now, here's the really interesting part. Marvin Harrison Jr. looked back for this ball at the 10-yard line, but he didn't stick his hands out to catch the ball until the very last moment possible. Why is this important? You see, the corner is taught that when he sees the receiver show his hands for the ball, you gotta add your third hand right in between there so that way the pass is incomplete. So, when Marvin Harrison waits until the very last second to show his hands to catch the ball, by the time the corner reacts to get his hands up in the air, the ball is already caught and tucked away. 2 feet in, that's 6 points. Marvin Harrison is the king of late hands, but his dad can do it too. It's almost like the two of them lived together and learned how to play football the same way. Now, watch this catch by Marvin Harrison Sr. That's ridiculous. His cellies are so weak, bro. Bro, get the... Nah, but this catch is insane. Marvin Harrison Sr. did the exact same thing, except this time, he's in double coverage. Same rules apply. Made sure the quarterback had space to put the ball to where only he can catch it, except for this time, the quarterback threw it so far outside of his frame, he had to turn his head and catch it over the other shoulder. I don't know if you've ever played football before, but that is more impressive than any one-handed catch you can show me. I promise you. There's a reason you don't see that catch very often. He's tough. He got the grippers. He got the stickiest fingers on the team. Just in case you forgot, Marvin Harrison Sr. was a dog. Not dog, dog. WG. Yes, please. So if it's not because of his hands, what makes Marvin Harrison Jr. that much better than his dad was? It's a fair question. It's a fair question. I want you guys to look at how he intentionally ran a bad route so that way the double move will be wide open. Watch this. Marvin Harrison takes one step and immediately starts rounding his break. This gives the DB a ton of time to crash down on the route thinking, oh shoot, I got this one clamped. Then he sells his eyes like he's looking back to the quarterback about to catch the ball. And as soon as he can feel the defense looking back at the quarterback as well, he sticks his right foot in the ground, knifes up the field, and catches an easy toe tap in the back of the end zone.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
This guy's route running is so advanced. What makes Marvin Harrison Jr. so much better than his dad? Well, I got some information to tell you. Watch this clip. This corner is guarding Marvin Harrison Jr. man to man. We see him push off the ball running at his inside shoulder. And because it's man to man, the corner has to follow him over there. So when Marvin Harrison leans, shows his eyes, and looks in towards the quarterback like he's about to break in, the corner has to respect it. So now we see Marvin Harrison snap out of this break, giving no indicators whatsoever, catches the ball, easy toe tap, peep the celly too. That celly is tough though. Hold on, let me hit that. That is hard. Or check out this route versus Western Kentucky. Now, Western Kentucky is lined up in the most obvious man-to-man coverage ever. You can tell this because the slot corner is in outside leverage. He's supposed to funnel the receiver into where his deep help's at. All the corner has to do is not get beat outside, and it's gonna be a piece of cake. All snapped, Marvin Harrison comes to a split release, and the corner's leverage is gone instantly, bruh. Now it's just a foot race between him and the corner to see who gets to the ball first, and we already know who's gonna win that one. Check out these two plays.
On Marvin Harrison, 2 Pro Bowlers head-to-head.
Yeah, and he had some early success against Woodson because he played off of Marvin Harrison. There you see a little catch right there for about 8 to 9 yards. Then Marvin Harrison again driving Woodson deep, coming back for the 9.
Now, we see Marvin Harrison run this route and he's pushing vertical, selling the fade. When Marvin Harrison puts his foot in the ground at 8 yards and he catches this ball at 10 yards, that doesn't give the DB a lot of room to be able to crash down on this football, which is why he looks so wide open when he catches it. Marvin Harrison doesn't give any indicators that he's about to stop this route. His pad level doesn't rise up. His head is looking straight forward at the DB like he's running the wind deep. And even as he breaks, his arms stay tight to his body, making the DB have no clue he's about to stop, which means that the DB isn't going to be able to see his break coming. As soon as he gets his eyes around, the quarterback has already thrown the ball, but he just turns around and gets the catch. That's another first down. This is not the most glamorous play in the world. You're not going to see this on ESPN, but these are the kind of plays that quarterbacks love. It's the easiest first down in the world when you're able to have a receiver just get open on a route. That's 20 yards of offense done the easy way. So what separates Marvin Harrison Jr. from his dad? Let's take a trip to the 2022 College Football National Championship. Hold on, let me try this.
Plenty of time for Stroud. Directing receivers, flips it to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown!
That would have me pissed off if I was the corner, bruh. But look at their communication on this route. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s chemistry with the quarterback is unmatched, unparalleled. Marvin Harrison goes from running a 15-yard in route to cutting up the field, but notice this. Marvin and CJ Stroud point to the exact same spot at the same time, and they connect for the touchdown. Watch. The two know what they got to get done in order to score. Most quarterbacks just throw the ball away there in that scenario. But when it's do or die, get sacked, throw the ball away, no. I can trust Marvin Harrison to be open and I'm gonna throw him the ball. That's what the quarterback thinks. But once again, his dad was able to do this too. But let me just tell you, Peyton Manning loved this guy. Here's what he had to say about Marvin Harrison.
My very first pass, I threw a 5-yard touchdown pass, and Marvin Harrison ran 48 yards for a touchdown. I remember thinking, this NFL is easy. You just throw a short pass to Marvin Harrison and he runs for touchdowns.
So what separates Marvin Harrison Jr. from his dad? Both of these receivers have really good hands. We already established that. They both got good chemistry with the quarterbacks. We established that too. These are two of the most elite route runners that will ever step on a football field. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s confidence is unmatched. Every time he catches it, he's doing some kind of celebration. Whether it's that bow and arrow from before, he hit that LeBron little celly like this. I even seen him hitting the shmoney dance, bruh. This is the one piece that his dad was missing. Literally score and walk to the bench. Come on, you're not even gonna do nothing. Nothing. He hit one of these. Harrison Sr. would literally catch a touchdown, give one pat on the chest, and walk to the sideline, bro. You can be the best football player in the world, catch some kind of crazy pass, make some crazy one-handed catch, juke a DB out of his shoes. The best players in the NFL knows that a play will go twice as viral if they do the celebration. I mean, think back to when Justin Jefferson grittied on his first ever touchdown, or when Randy Moss hit one of these. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Especially in today's generation, you gotta be a good character. Marvin Harrison Jr. knows that every time he makes a play, he has to make sure the crowd remembers it. So will he end up being as good as his dad? Only time will tell. But I got a good feeling that we're about to witness some crazy football. Hey, but if you like this video, check out this one right here. All glory to the highest.